I remember it was mid-June. All athletes got an email that there would be a peaceful protest around Boulder. It was during one of the peaks of COVID-19, and I was scared to go. I had also seen videos of other protests and how they were becoming dangerous. Although I knew it could be dangerous, I felt like I needed to be there. This was around the time of George Floyd's death, and I had just watched the heartbreaking video. Seeing that cop ruthlessly kneel on his neck as he begs for air kills me. The cop knew he was suffocating, the people around him knew he was suffocating, and were yelling at the cop to stand up. And yet the death came at the end of this encounter, a death that it could have easily been avoided, a death that deserved a fight back, and I knew I had to be there for that retaliation. Being a white person at these protests is an interesting yet difficult position to be in. I have a privilege and I understand that. I have grown up in an upper middle class town and then came to school at Boulder, where in both places little to no diversity at all took place. At these protests, I watched people cry, I saw people fight, I read each and every one's signs to get a greater understanding on how people were feeling and what they were going through. It made me feel less helpless in the situation, and it made me realize that although I am not experiencing racism myself, I can be a strong ally for those who are. I understand that I will never fully understand, yet I stand. In one of the protests, we all knelt for the time that the cop was on George Floyd's neck. This time was 8 minutes and 46 seconds of us on our knees in silence. You would think this time would go by fast, right? No, it felt like eternity. I could feel the tears swelling up inside me because I was imagining the cop on Floyd's neck for this long, while he was gasping for air. The length of this, kneeling in that position, showed me it was no accident. The cop knew what he was doing, and nobody should ever experience that type of horrible, careless death. It broke my heart because cops are supposed to protect us, and here they are killing us, suffocating us, kneeling on people's necks until they can't breathe just because they are black. Those 8 minutes and 46 seconds changed it all for me. It showed me the depth of the issue and how it has never gotten better. Racism has been flowing through the roots of our country, and I was just blind to it. I did not understand the other side. I did not know this issue was that bad until I went to the protests and really got to go feel with people, to listen to their stories, to understand them. That changed everything for me.